Hey everyone, this is to highlight all the leaks that I was having all over and around my PCV. What was going on was that the PCV was clogged and I was getting leaks coming out of here, maybe a little bit around here, the oil cap cover, these sort of access holes here, and also here and here where the where these bolts sort of keep the engine cover on. There's little seals in those, and I saw one or two of them were actually leaking, and I think there's only two that actually they go all the way through, and they have an O-ring inside of those. What else? This was leaking. I might put a little RTV in there off the sensor, this cam position sensor. They do sell an O-ring, but it is the wrong O-ring that Volkswagen has listed. You would actually have to buy the entire sensor with the O-ring. If it continues to leak, I'm tempted to put a little bit of RTV on this. Also, what was going on, right back here it was leaking and going right back between the valve cover and the exhaust manifold. It was burning. I couldn't figure out where the leak was coming from. I had to clean everything off. And I could see that no matter what I did, it continued to leak out the back. What happened was there's a couple bolts down here. You could see them. You can see they replaced this bolt, and that's an oversized bolt as well. And these were stripped, so oil is leaking back here. So they re-threaded those at my garage, and put this back on, and I torqued everything back to spec again. I think this is just basically a horrible design. It's a huge chunk of plastic. It could get twisted easily if it's not torqued to spec correctly and in the right sequence. The interface is, plastic to aluminum. I did put a little blue RTV. There is just the slightest bit of leak going on. I've got some other heavy-duty gasket I might try. The sealer cost me 22 bucks, which I'll put up pictures and torque specs and all that for everything involved in this job. So what I thought was going to need a new valve cover gasket was not a new valve cover gasket. I mean, everything was leaking. I think even over here, I think I saw a little bit of leaking coming between the timing cover and the valve cover, but I think everything was leaking because of the PCV was clogged up. But that's been changed. No more leaks. It's very dry. A little bit of residue still back there. I think this is just a crappy design, all in all. I might just go and put a catch can in here because it's a solid piece of aluminum, and I would never have to mess with it ever again after that. So yeah, that's it. And I'll post up pics and torque specs and that kind of thing, and part numbers too. Alright, thanks.